What up, everybody? Continuing on the Back to Basics series that Dave over at Central Kentucky Bushcraft started, I'm going to go and do a basic stove so that one that's super easy for anybody who's never done one before, but that it can come in handy and doesn't need a whole lot of stuff. So we're going to be doing, as the title says, a penny stove. Now, what do you need for a penny stove? You need 2 cans, same size. You need a marker, push pin, penny nail, something along those lines, cutting instrument of some sort, and something that you're going to use as your level to keep your ring all the same height. Let me drop the phone down and we'll get her going. All right, everybody, let's get her going. First things first. Grab your Sharpie, grab your can, and you're gonna draw out your line. Just go all the way around the can, and then rinse and repeat on the second one. Now, next up, get your cutting implement of your choice. You can use razor blade, you can use scissors, you can use knives, whatever you want to use. For me on this one, I'm going to give it a go with a razor blade. You're using the line that you just drew on the can as your guide. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight, but you want to try to have it as much as possible. There you go. Okay, I'll do the other one and I'll bring you guys back. All right, everybody, we're back. As you can see, we got the 2 cans, relatively the same height. Now, something that I do a little bit different than what most people who do penny stoves, I poke my holes beforehand because if you push too hard, then it goes all the way down and just becomes a pain in the butt. So, it's just easy, you just kind of do it right now. And you're just going to poke holes all the way around, kind of symmetrical. If you All right, everybody, we're back. As you can see, I have 8 holes. Now, if you come to find that the holes are a little bit too small, you can go back through with like a bigger nail or whatever and make the holes bigger. Now, the one that I haven't done yet, you need to put a hole smack dab in the middle. That is going to be for your fuel to drain into your actual can. Right there. Okay, now comes time for the hard part. We're almost done too. You've got to put this can on top of this one. Now that's going to be the big thing. You want your reservoir to be the inside can, because you don't want to risk overfilling and fuel popping out on the side. So you just gotta kind of play with it a little bit. That actually went in way better than it normally does. And just try to get it all the way down. There you go. That's it. Let's grab some denatured alcohol and give it a go. All right, everybody. As I said, I got some denatured alcohol here. You can use denatured alcohol. You can use isopropyl alcohol. You can use Everclear. Whatever you want to use. And then you're just going to pour it in and wait for it to drain. So I'll fast forward through all of this. All right, everybody. I don't know how much I got in there, probably an ounce maybe or so. All right, everybody. I've got it filled with the denatured alcohol, and actually ran out, so I have isopropyl alcohol. Put it here in this stove thing, just to kind of make it a little easier. Because one of the issues that you're gonna have sometimes, especially depending on how cold your ambient temperature is getting the actual water, the fluid to boil. So if you have a little extra, it doesn't hurt to use that around the sides. Now this might look chaotic, but it's not. The outside alcohol will burn off very quickly. And in theory, that will heat up the alcohol that is inside the stove to allow it to vaporize so that you're using it like a normal alcohol stove. Just kind of learn some different little tips and tricks. All right, everybody. The alcohol on top is just about burned out. Now, I want to close up the stove stand a little bit, but remember, it's going to be really hot, so use a glove. Again, be careful because you've got alcohol sitting right there. Okay. Now, once it's in this position, you can see the blue flames. They're all going around. Now you're ready to cook with it, heat your water, whatever. You can put a pot stand over it, a grill thing like this over it. You can put a cup or a pot directly on top of this and heat just like this. Some people are able to use just the stove itself as a cook stand. I never have. I always end up snuffing out the flames. So just play around with it. You're gonna learn lots of different ways to fail, which are never fails as long as you learn from them. But yeah, hope this wasn't too boring. I hope you maybe learned something from it. If you have questions, let me know. Next time, I'm going to do a different stove. If I can reach over here. This style stove, which is an open top. This was made for me by my friend Bruce over at Fab Creations. And it's an open top, and it lights a ton easier. But that'll be on the next one. This is your basic one. Hope you like it. Talk to y'all here later.